at Dodger Stadium, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today on the hill, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
About to get started here. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Right fielder, number 42, Mike Tauchman.
Four-seam fastball, low middle.
And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
Sinker, low outside.
7-11.
Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Sends it to first. And an easy out to start the game. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Marcus Semien.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Here's Juan Soto.
Four-seam fastball.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Slider, middle inside. Overhand curve, low outside.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Slider,
Just underway. Crowd
middle
getting
inside.
settled here at Dodger Stadium. On the ground to third. Muncy tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Most people don't know that the idea for players to wear number 42 started with Ken Griffey Jr. He's the one that went to Bud Selig in advance of them eventually retiring number 42 in 1997.
Such a great story.
Francisco Lindor stands in now and watches strike one.
Four-seam fastball, low outside. Slider, middle inside.
2 down, nobody on.
Sinker, low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
In the air, left field. Call gets under it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What do we have on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Will Smith.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations. And hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani with a homer in his last game. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. Out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Had the day off yesterday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Here comes Max Muncy. Muncy in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Man at first, one away. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. One run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
No, that's down.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That is the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. New inning getting started. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Singing here on Jackie Robinson Day, what comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
One out man at first. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That's too low. And the count is 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Four-seam fastball.
Here is Marcus Semien. Swing and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in L.A., bottom of the second, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tap to first. Vientos. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 7th, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Now at the plate, Andy Pajes. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Pajes goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. In the air out to center, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Alex Call, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman Miguel
Rojas at the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Rojas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Pages off of first with 2 away. And the right-hander's 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Started after it, appeal to first. Didn't go. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside corner, got him looking. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Here's a 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one missed.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings, and this one's flared. Calls it in, 1 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Mike Tauchman will hit next. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Late swing, foul to the left.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Tap foul at the plate.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And the 0-2. On the ground, right side, and foul
Overhand
ball.
curve. Low outside.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Pages on his way over. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time
fastball.
up.
High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, left field. This looks like extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Up next,
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Lindor in the box lays off for ball 1.
Sinker.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Sinker. Low outside.
Lindor swings through that
Four-seam
one.
fastball. Low inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The kick, the 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Coming around third is Soto. He scores to tie it up. Lindor zipping around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Slider. Middle outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Curve.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Stays alive.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Good job to fight that one off.
Fastball. Low outside.
Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Lindor tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman
Kike Hernandez at the plate. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings through that one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. To third. Bichette throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Third baseman.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 2-1. On to extra innings. Bo Bichette, one of the league leaders in doubles, Singy. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Now the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-2. Nice grab. To first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Four-seam fastball.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Mets.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air to left center. Call. Has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
At the plate, Tyrone
fastball.
Taylor. 0
Low
for 1 so
inside.
far. Right side, and it goes just foul.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just
Four-seam
foul.
fastball. High inside.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Call on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Got him to chase one above the zone there. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Lindor on the first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Base hit and a man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Andy Pajes. A single his first time.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Soto gets it back in quickly, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Alex Call. Fly to center his first time.
Ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. That's a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit. 1 run in already. To third. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ground ball right side. Simeon to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game.
Shohei Ohtani.
Runner at second. 2 down. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Swings through him for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First pitch, not close. Tauchman, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ha!
Slider. Middle inside.
Started after it, appeal to third, and he held up.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2-1 now. Late on that fastball.
So don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Juan Soto now 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low inside.
The 1-1. In the dirt.
Slider. Middle outside.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Mets.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Popped up. And the infield fly is
Infield
gone.
fly rules in effect.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Mark Vientos.
Two aboard with 1 out. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a pop-up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball, right field. 2 away. And now the DH, Brett Beatty, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Late on that fastball.
Sinker.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ball 2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. His first homer of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Low middle.
Down. Ball.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Hoot.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes Just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
High middle.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Soft contact in the air.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Clay Holmes departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the Mets.
On the mound now, Luke Weaver. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Mets up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
No, that's a ball.
Oh, great stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tobias Myers appears to be getting loose. Brazoban also throwing. Two down, nobody on.
Aye.
Swing and a pop-up. Vientos should have this one. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. They trail it 5-4. Back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Little swagger when I step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the podium. Other guys in here, I sodium. It's a lonely man.
Leading off, Francisco Alvarez.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez. Now pitching.
Tanner Scott gets the ball now.
42.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Ball, no.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Four-seam fastball, low outside. Four-seam fastball, high outside.
The 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Circle change, low outside.
2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Pajes on the move to the alley. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Circle change, low inside.
Swings through that.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Here's a 1-2.
No.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Middle inside.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fastball, high middle.
Taylor now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Raley also getting ready. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Up the middle, Lindor throws to first in time. Bottom of the 6th.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Paul up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No one can get there. It falls in. The relay safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 5-5.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas.
Ball.
The 1-0. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luke Weaver won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Mets,
Oscar Brazoban gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Brazoban.
Will Smith now at the plate. And that one cutting but missing down low. The 1-0. And a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5.
I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place. They wanna do it like me? I know that they try. They wanna do it like me?
Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Mike Tauchman up now for the Mets.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Slider, low outside.
That one fouled off.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Popped up left side. Betts gets under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Slider, middle outside.
2-2. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
4-seam fastball, low inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Circle change, middle outside.
Ball.
Slider, middle inside.
Ball 2.
Slider, middle outside.
There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Vientos in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Circle change. Low outside.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
This to third. Muncy sends it to first, and that's the inning. Mets strand one. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. And the numbers back it up, too. 9 of their hits so far have come on pitches within the first 3 pitches of the at-bat, so they're having a lot of success there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard hit right side. Vientos steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Two down, nobody on. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. This ball game's still tied 5-all. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Beatty, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This one in the air right field, and it falls. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Ball inside.
Slider. Middle outside.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the
should be extra bases. Runner around third. They lead it in the 8th. Tucker hustles to get it in, and they put up the stop sign at second.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Man at second.
That's a strike.
Curveball. Low middle. Slayer. Middle inside.
1-2 now. Stays alive.
Slayer. Middle inside.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Slayer.
Back and
Middle
forth we
inside.
go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Ball.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable low.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Alex Vesia
number
into the game.
42.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
In the air to left center. Pajas on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Now here is Tyrone Taylor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This one in the air right field. Oh no, he dropped it. Bichette comes around to score, and they lead by 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mike Tauchman up now for the Mets.
No.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that drops in for a strike.
Slayer. Low outside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Headed for the plate. There comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. Now a 3-run game. It's 8-5. So a man at first. Juan Soto the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Low middle.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slayer. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Slayer. Low outside.
The 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. Juan Soto with a rocket. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 10-5.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
D-Rod.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
No.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
He swings and fouls one off.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball inside.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 11-5. Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty, in there for strike 1. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 2. Sets him down looking. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Last half of the 8th. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 8th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Action in the pen down there. Tobias Myers getting ready to go. Senga warming up as well.
No, inside.
Minter, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. This one in the air, center field. Taylor coming on. 1 up, 1 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. To the right side, Simeon whips it to first, and Tucker is retired. Manager out of the So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tobias Myers. He's into the game with the bases empty. Pajes at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Call.
No, that's down.
Stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Base hit! Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 11-6. First and second, 2 outs. Will Smith digs in now. Foul ball. The Dodgers down 5, trying to battle back here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Rolled over to third. Bichette whips it to first. And they get the out on Smith. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in L.A. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard, Francisco Alvarez, up now for the Mets.
Z-Ride.
2-seam fastball. Low middle.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
High inside.
And the 0-2. What a stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Marcus Semien getting ready to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Middle outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
2-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
Fastball. Low outside.
In the air, right field. Tucker has a beat on it. And that is that. Mets go down quickly, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And here's the first baseman, Kike Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but That's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
Yep.
Muncy in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the
So
Dodgers,
last chance for the Dodgers.
shortstop,
Mookie Betts now at the plate. And it's fouled away. Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. He puts it away and that'll do it. The Mets come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
11-6 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next game of the week.
It's true that they underestimate you. Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me?